Holy shit, wires from hell like day 3. First attempt was to kind of like splice it into the trailer hitch lights. That wasn't working. Well, it was working when my headlights were off. Headlights were off, perfect. All the lights would turn on when I hit the brakes. Pull my driving lights on, the third brake light would stay illuminated, which doesn't really work because it's like, you know, telling people I'm stopping when I'm not. So I figured, hey, I'd tap into the main brake light. The wires are all here. And there's 2 wires leading into the main brake light, which is blue and red and white. So I figured, I'd splice into those. Same thing. I think it was the opposite. The lights were on and it'd just stay on. Or something like that. Yeah, that's it. It would just stay on like the trailer brake lights. Then I'm like, fuck, I just need a signal that has power and a ground. So, you take from the main cable source to your light, this is a 91 Cherokee by the way, you take the black, the ground, and you're going to need the white and beige. That sends a signal. You don't need the other blue and red one. Those are the only 2 you need. So now the brake light works like it's supposed to, even when the headlights are on. And I'm so happy I figured this out because it was bothering the shit out of me. So, cool peeps, there's a little update. That's what you need to do. Splice into your main brake light here. Just follow your colors, and you need the white and beige, and the black. Cool peeps, catch you later. Alright, welcome back to XJ channel. I think I'll call my channel that now. No, I'm just kidding. Holy fuck, I'm so tired. It's like 7 in the morning. They're announcing rain today, so I want to get this done before it rains because we might use this Jeep later on to go to a Mishwi. So, right now what I'm doing is I had ran wires. You guys saw in one of my videos for my CB and all that, but there was no fuse in the line. So I figured I'd be putting fuses. I'm also running another one because I'm going to be installing horn because my OME horn is not working. So I got myself a push button switch, and right now I'm running the wires through there. I cleaned up the rear end. I figured out the third brake light is all figured out and good to go. And that's what I'm doing right now. Just running some wires for the horn and putting fuses in the lines that I am using. I got to do a little bit more research. I'm probably going to have put relays eventually on this shit, but I really don't know anything about it, and I got to do some homework before I start installing electrical stuff that you don't know anything about. So relays to come. Fuses will stay there. I don't get rid of these, but I'll have to put them in somewhere. So cool, let's just keep moving forward. Alright, here's a little daily vlog for y'all. I didn't do too damn much of anything today. I did a lot, but it wasn't much of nothing, really. I totally cleaned out the Mazda, vacuumed it, cleaned all the carpets, cleaned everything up, because we're getting ready to sell it, because we want something a little bigger. So everything's done. Did all the bottom of the doors, new metal, everything, fiberglass is all up, rock guard everywhere. I got radiator support that I'm going to make some metal and welder up there, so it'll be good to go for a good 5 years at least. Everything's been done on there. Oil change, tranny and engine, spark plugs, the timing belt was done. The coil pack was done. Exhaust is probably the only next thing you'll have to do. Brakes all the way around were done. So that's good for at least a year without touching it. This guy here, well, I rock guarded the side, the rear quarter panel here. Looks alright. It's going to protect it a little bit more when we're doing some off-road here. I also replaced my badges on there, and I put one on my dash. I don't know if you can see it here, the skulls. And went off-roading yesterday into in a sand pit. It's pretty fucking fun. Cherokee didn't get stuck anywhere. It's pretty beastie. 4-wheel drive low. Holy shit, look out. But right now what I'm doing, I'm preparing to... I actually found the bolt I had one spare, but that you can see the threads there, the silver threads had broke off in the bolt from my old one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this one up and put some anti-seize on it and thread on the new bolt. So that'll be really cool. I'm going to do that right about now. Wife's upstairs getting some supper going, and I got to bring this thing up. This is like our center console. My God, that was hard to say. That was in the van, and it's full of shit. I got to clean it out, and a few other things I got to bring upstairs. But yeah, rock guarded all down here, and just to protect it and all that. And on the inside of the gas door and gas tank door filler, and yeah, that's about it. What else? Things that I would like to do to this is maybe make a way that my mud flaps could be removed and put back on, so when I'm off-roading they don't get hung up and ripped off. That'd be really cool. And I gotta fix the front end. The front end is so loose on this thing. I got a stabilizer shock coming in the mail tomorrow, so that'll be a little video I'll do with you guys. And sometime this month I'm gonna run over and get some DOM tubing to put my helms on there. Get that done. That might bring things a little bit solider up front. But yeah, so far so good. I got my windshield to change. I thought I was insured for that, but I guess not. That's like $360 or $70 to get that done. I'll have to put that on my budget because it needs to be done, because it's not illegal, but the cops could get you into trouble if you're rolling around with a windshield that's cracked. It's not very secure. So yeah, it's a blast. Always working. Cleaned the house too today, and that's it. Kids are back tonight. We're Sunday. They're back from their moms. School starts tomorrow, and we still got the little lines of the V where I painted. That's all right. It's done up good. I got these windows tinted too. I don't know if that would look any better, but I don't want any attention, so. Having a little trouble with the kick down on this thing, but I adjusted there's a cable you can adjust on the inside, so I did that. That's pretty good. But yeah, yesterday we drove it pretty far, like a half an hour away to get there. I had no problems, no death wobble, no nothing. I had it up to about 90 kilometers an hour. Just the front end's a little sketchy because, you know, you got, you know, it's pretty much loose. The front end is sketchy, and I didn't get it aligned yet, so obviously when I put my helms joints on there with the DOM tubing and stabilizer shock, and I get an alignment, it's going to be a lot better. The brakes are coming around too. Everything was new and it was never used, so they felt really mushy. Well, not mushy, like I'd put the pedal to the floor. It was hard to put it to the floor, but it wasn't braking. But now they've tightened up pretty good. So that's good news, because I had new everything, new calipers, new pads, new discs. So I didn't have new drums, but I had new pads and a completely new spring kit in there, and pistons and back. So, you know, it takes obviously it takes a couple kilometers or miles for that to break in. But so far so good. And hopefully we'll be getting something new for our van soon. That'll be really cool to share with you guys. We were thinking about an Odyssey again. But there's a guy that has a 2009 Dodge Grand Caravan he wants to sell for $500. It's got 500,000 kilometers on it, but I guess he's changed the motor and the tranny and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm going to go see it. I'm a little iffy on buying a vehicle with such high mileage, but I'll go check it out. The only problem is $500 to pick it up, but it's still listed. And if it's still listed, well, you got to pay the tax on that beast, so if it's still listed for 10 grand, well, you're paying like $1,500 tax at the SAC just to plate it and get it on the road. But yeah, there's a little daily update for you guys. I'll catch you later. I'm gonna go up and eat, clean up, I'm gonna put that bolt on like I was showing you. Maybe I'll give you a little video of what it looks like when I'm done. All right, there you go. Got the washer on there. Anti-seize all over the place, so it was hard to brush it in there. But and there's the bolt. The infamous bolt that I cannot find anywhere around here because it's like Germany style threading or something. I don't know. That's what the guy was telling me at the Chrysler dealer. Kind of weird, and it's back ordered. No, it's not back ordered. It's not even listed anymore. So anyways, it's on there. It's good. I found one. So cool peeps. Catch you later.